Hey guys, my name's Jackson W, but you can call me the Stick Figure Drawer, and I'm back today with another epic drawing tutorial for you guys. Before we start this video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to this channel. I make some great drawing tutorial videos, and I show you pretty much how I draw stick figures, and you're going to want to go back and watch my other videos if you haven't already. Also, be sure to subscribe to my main channel, Jackson W. It's featured in the featured channels on my main page. Go there. And yeah, let's start the video. So, I'm not doing a themed drawing tutorial today. I thought I'd introduce a new series, sort of about, for you more technical people, the basics of stick figure drawing. And I thought I'd do episode 1 on guns. So, here we go. I'm going to draw one gun from each of the classes. Kind of just the basics: shotgun, assault rifle, submachine gun, pistol. Just to kind of show you, how I do guns. And this will help you if you're trying to draw guns. So I'm going to be making a small series called The Basics. I'm going to have the first episode here be guns, second episode be people, third episode be vehicles, just go on and on like that. Maybe do scenery and backgrounds and buildings. Gosh, I've got a lot to do. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys all of it, and then you guys are going to be ready to make your own stick figure drawings. So, whenever you draw a gun, you always start out with a rectangle or a square. So I think the first gun I'm going to do is an assault rifle. How about I'll do an AK for all you classy gun users. So, I'm drawing this a bit bigger just to show you guys. I'll draw some smaller guns later on. But here's how I would start the AK. You'd have a box here, and this is the body of the gun. And you would have this little thing. I don't know what you call this, but it's like the firing mechanism. It goes back and forth, one pump back and forth for every time you shoot once. So from here, you would branch out and do the barrel. Just kind of draw it a bit farther out, cap it off, and bring it on back. And then you can kind of shade it in if you want. And out here in the front, just kind of draw like a little sight. And then you can do the classic AK-47 curved mag. And of course in the back here you have the grip and the trigger. Of course usually they have a stock on them. Just kind of like that. So there you go. That's an AK-47. Not the best one I've ever drawn, but it's pretty decent. So there's our assault rifle. Let's go to a shotgun. So I'm going to draw a smaller shotgun this time for, a stick figure size draw. So you always want to draw the guy around the gun. That's one of my tips. I'm going to stress it when I go to my people video, because I'm going to draw people with guns. So you would want to start with the gun. And if we're drawing a shotgun here, I would start with a small square. Just like this. Sorry if you can hear that. My phone is vibrating, being contacted. Probably not important. Anyways, so what I would do is branch out about an inch or so away from your little square, draw a circle, and then shade it in, and then do the same thing over here. I'm going to do sort of like a double barrel buckshot shotgun. Okay, so you draw your two lines for that barrel, and then just one at the top. Alright, cap that off, just like that. Maybe emphasize this a bit more. Oh, dang. Yep, whenever you're drawing with stick figures, always have an extra pencil on hand. And more paper. Paper helps. So now that we've got this, we're going to draw the pump. Just put it right here, where the pump action shotgun. Just color that in, doesn't need too much detail. And then back here we're going to have our grip. And I'm not going to have a stock on this. I think I'm going to do, I don't know what you call that. You've seen the Terminator when he's on the bike going shh, shh. That's what this is going to be. Kind of just a big case around it. And then another smaller compartment, if you can kind of see that. So from here, if we were drawing a stick figure draw, I would have the head right here. Maybe it's a bit far up, but we'd have our body like this. Arm coming around, maybe another arm working the pump. Kind of, see? Alright, so over here, let's see, this video is running a bit long, but expect that. I'm going to show you like a light machine gun or a big heavy, gun them down type of gun. So here's a classic Gatling gun. I like drawing these a lot. They're really useful if you're doing zombie apocalypse or military draws. So here's what you do. I'm going to draw a bigger version and a small version. I'm going to explain the bigger one and draw the smaller one really fast. So what I usually do is same thing with the shotgun, kind of branch out a little bit. Just draw little circles in a slightly larger circle. And sometimes, oh, that's a bit too big for what we're looking at. Sometimes what you can do, here I'll just draw it really basic. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do 4 of them like that. And then of course, just like the shotgun, draw a line leading away towards the thing. There we are. Alright. So then from here you draw a little line right there. That's where the magazine meets up with the thing. And this is really fun because you can draw this big long snaking mag and you can have it going into a bucket or kind of trailing behind your commando guy or whatever. Just kind of do that. And then for the bullets, I don't get too fancy. Just kind of draw them snaking along this thing. Alright, and so up here we've got to have the handle that you hold on to. Just kind of a arc shape. And then back here we'll have the little mechanism. And then I draw the muzzle flash, because there's going to be a lot with this gun. And then just kind of a basic spray. I've showed you how to do these. It's not too difficult. Just kind of draw them branching out. Now this is the fun part because you get to draw the shells flying out. I love doing this. Just draw little tiny rectangles, little tiny ones. Kind of have them alternating in directions that they fly out. Kind of, you can have them with little motion marks around them. Maybe have one more over here. See, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna draw it smaller. Like here, I'm just gonna draw a quick stick figure. I gotta get my scale, draw it to scale. Alright, so here's how I'm drawing my smaller one really quickly. Kind of a little derpy one because I'm rushing for the video. So this is about the normal stick figure size that we usually draw, or I usually draw. Just to get the basics of it. That's one. Alright, so I said I'd do a submachine gun, but I'm not going to because I don't draw those. I don't know. Anyways, let's see, what else? Oh, pistols. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's turn this sideways. Alright, so to draw a pistol, pistols are really fun. I'm going to draw a guy. This is the only situation you would draw the guy before the gun because it's easier to get your, your placement and stuff. So, as always, start with a rectangle. So this would be where you grip the gun. And then here we'll have it branching out. This is just simply like 2 rectangles, nothing fancy. But I'm going to show you how to get fancy. So see, that's just a basic handgun. But I'm going to make a really fancy one. And I'm going to add a big black silencer on the end. And to make a silencer, it's really easy, and everybody seems to know that it's a silencer. All you got to do is draw it slightly wider than the width of the barrel and make it black. That looks like a silencer, doesn't it? Now the fun part, we're going to draw a mag hanging down with a big barrel. Yeah, I guess you didn't see that coming, did you? Barrel mag on a pistol. Who does that? I do. See, doesn't that already look so pro? Oh, I forgot my little trigger. You need that. And then you could add a laser sight. You could add, the possibilities are endless. Think of all the attachments you could put on a gun. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff. So, pretty much what we learned in this episode, you got to draw a rectangle or a square to start off every gun. When you're drawing shotguns and LMGs like these, you're going to want to draw the circles and then the barrels. And, you can just be creative like with this pistol here. Just add all sorts of attachments and anything you want. So, thank you for watching this basic stick figure drawing tutorial. My next video is going to be how to draw stick figures themselves, the people. How to draw them holding guns, how to draw them maybe in action shots using motion, all sorts of stuff like that. If you'd like to see more from this channel, be sure to subscribe and also go check out my other main channel, Jackson W. And just thank you guys for watching this video.